Mohammed Salam.
Raise your right hand, please.
You do solemnly swear affirm that the testimony about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do. Please have a seat.
Thank you. Good afternoon. And before you start testifying, could you just take the microphone as close to you as possible and speak into the microphone as much as possible, okay?
Okay.
All right. Can you please state your name?
My name is Mohammed Salam.
And what is your occupation?
I'm a police evidence specialist with the Honolulu Police Department.
How long you've been employed by HPD?
About 3 years.
What was your assignment on March 25th, 2025 at around 5:40 p.m.?
To take photographs and collect evidence, DNA reference sample.
In taking a step back, in general, what are the duties of an evidence specialist?
To process and document crime scenes, including individuals, through the use of photography, diagramming, and evidence collection.
And on that date at 5:40 p.m., what type of evidence were you assigned to collect under HPD report 25-110958?
A DNA reference sample or a buccal swab.
And what is a buccal swab?
Buccal swab is a swab sample used to reference a known DNA sample.
And where would you collect a buccal swab from?
The interior cheek area of the mouth of an individual.
And who did you collect a buccal swab from in this case?
Mr. Gerhardt Konig.
And before you collect the buccal swab, do you document or photograph the person you're collecting the swab from?
I do. Mm-hmm.
At this point, Your Honor, I'm going to ask to approach with what's been marked as States Exhibit 129, States 238, and States 239.
Yes.
Previously shown. May I approach the witness?
Yes.
Mr. Salome, I've handed you what's been marked as States Exhibit 129, 238, and 239. Could you take a look at those three exhibits, and when you're done, look up? Do you recognize what I've handed you?
Yes.
What are these?
These are photographs of Mr. Konig.
And you took these photographs?
I did.
And again, was that on March 25th, 2025 at around 5:40 p.m.?
Yes.
Do these photographs fairly and accurately depict Gerhardt Konig on that date and time?
Yes.
At this point, the state will move States Exhibit 129, 238, and 239 into evidence.
Mr. Otake is subject to our previous record.
No objection, thank you.
Okay, what has been marked for identification as States Exhibits 129, 238, and 239 will be received into evidence.
Okay. Thank you. I'm going to retrieve the exhibits from you, Mr. Salome.
Okay.
And again, we will reserve publishing for the moment. Okay. Could you walk us through the mechanics of how you actually collected the buccal swab from Mr. Konig?
Of course.
Or Dr. Konig, I'm sorry.
Yeah. I start with a new pair of gloves, new pair of swab. I begin by swabbing or collecting the sample from the interior cheek area, left and right cheek area, also known as the buccal. And then after collecting the sample, I cap the sample, place it into a self-seal envelope, and then seal it into a manila envelope.
And is that the way you actually collected the sample on March 25th, 2025 in this case?
Yes.
After you collected the swab and sealed it, what did you do with it?
I submitted it to the evidence room.
Okay. And who did you give it to at the HPD evidence room?
Ms. Jeanette Moses.
Okay. And did you do that on March 26, 2025?
I did.
From the time that you collected the buccal swab from Gerhardt Konig on March 25, 2025,
Mm-hmm.
to the time that you submitted it to Ms. Moses on March 26, 2025,
Mm-hmm.
was the swab in your sole custody and control?
It was, yes.
And also, was the swab designated as evidence item number 45 under HPD report 25-110958?
Yes.
During that time, from the time you took the swab to the time you submitted it, was it in your? I'm sorry, repeating myself. Did you tamper with, alter, substitute, or destroy the contents of the packaging in any way?
I did not, no.
Tamper with the swab in any way?
No.
During that time, did you or anybody else open the self-sealing package at all?
No.
Okay. Did everything you testified to occur in the city and county of Honolulu, state of Hawaii?
Yes, it did.
Thank you. I have no further questions at this time.
Thank
I'm
you.
going to hand the exhibits to the clerk.
Thank you. Cross-examination.
Very briefly, thank you, Your Honor. Good morning, Mr. Salam.
Good morning, sir.
Is I saying that right?
That's
Salam?
correct.
Thank you for being here. I just had a couple of questions. The photographs that you just, you were just shown, 238, 239, and 129. Did you take those at the same time that you were doing the buccal swab?
Yes.
Okay, so you indicated that on March 25th, 2025, the buccal swab you took at 5:40 p.m. roughly, yes?
Yes.
And you would have done the photographs roughly at that same time, correct?
Yes, prior to collection.
Right before. Okay.
Yes.
So 5:40 p.m. on the 25th of March is 10:30 a.m. on the 24th of March. 5:40 p.m. is about 31 hours later, correct?
I wouldn't be able to.
Yeah. So if we go 10:30 a.m. on the 24th,
Okay.
then we go to 10:30 a.m. on the 25th. That's 25 hours, right?
Okay.
And then from 10:30 on the 25th to 5:30, that's 7 hours, right? 10:30 to 5:30, right?
10:30 to 5:30.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you took these photographs, 24 hours plus 7, 31. You took these photographs 31 hours after 10:30 a.m. on the 24th, correct?
Sorry, 25 plus 7 is 32.
24 plus 7.
24 plus
Yeah.
7, 31. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, 31 hours after 10:30 a.m. on the 24th,
Okay.
correct?
Yes.
Okay, and let's publish it. Let's publish these now, since they're in evidence.
Okay.
So if we could exhibit 238, it's going to be on the screen here.
Okay.
So that's a photograph you took when you were doing the buccal swabs of Dr. Konig, yes?
Yes.
And this was at the Honolulu Police Department
The central receiving does.
Central Receiving, correct?
Yes.
Okay, 31 hours later, let's go to 239. Okay. Can we zoom in on his ear and his cheek? Is that possible? Okay. So that's his ear and his cheek, 31 hours later. And then if we could go with 129. Okay, and that's the front of him 24 hours later. I mean 31 hours later, correct?
Yes.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
No further questions.
Mr. Garner, any redirect?
No need. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's take our lunch break now. Leave your notebooks on your chair. Have you come back at 1:30 this afternoon and talk to me about this case. Keep an open mind. Do not try to learn about this case outside. Oh, you tell me lunch. All right.